Okay, y'all, so here we are going to make guacamole. Now, I don't just eat avocado by itself because I think that tastes nasty. But yeah, I do like guacamole. So I have the two avocados. They're kind of ripe. Make sure they're ripe because it's easier to carve out when you open it. Hopefully they're not too ripe, but as I opened it and they wasn't as ripe. Now you're supposed to squeeze a lemon on the avocado in order to keep the freshness. However, I don't have a lemon. I just have a lime. It's a little old, you feel me, but I'm still going to use it. Now here are the seasons I will be using: onion powder, salt, and a little bit of a kick from red pepper flakes. And I'm going to carve some of the tomatoes on top of it once I get through with it. And make sure you also wash the tomato off before you cut into it. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention that I also have a garlic clove. I'm going to be using that as well. Now inside here I have the knife in order to cut it. I have a spoon in order to stir, once I finish. And you see this red thing right here? That's what you call a garlic presser. Now you can use minced garlic, or you can use the garlic and chop it up. Now, I really don't feel like chopping up my garlic, and I can't really do it as fine as how I want to, so I use this garlic presser. It works wonders. And this is actually how you use it. You put the garlic in there once you peel it off, the skin off, and then you just squeeze, and that's pretty much how you use it. I think it's called a garlic presser, but you can get that if you don't want to cut it up. And like I said, I'm going to use the knife in order to cut it. Make sure you cut the seed out. It's going to be a seed in the middle of it. So you can use the knife for that. And also I'm going to use the knife to cut the tomato as well. Now you see me about to cut the avocado. Make sure you cut it in the middle, y'all. In the middle. And like I said, it has a big seed in the middle, but the riper it is, it'll actually be easier for you to take the seed out and also take the actual avocado out. Now, can't really see it. Okay, you can see it now. You see the seed? I'm gonna eliminate the seed, and the middle part of it, I'm just gonna pretty much scoop it out with my spoon into that little bowl. You see the clear bowl right there. See how I'm scooping it out with the spoon? That's all you gotta do. Just, get your spoon, and just dig it out. Just like regular, and dump it inside your bowl. So I'm gonna pretty much do that with this, as well as the other half that I cut. Remember, I cut it in half, and then I'm gonna also cut the other avocado as well, y'all. Once I'm done with everything, it will be tasting so good. It was tasting so good. Once I tasted it, it tasted too good, y'all. So yeah, here I am about to cut the other avocado. This is also ripe as well, so it was easy for me to take it out. Of course I didn't do this one on camera, but I got two of the avocados. Now I'm going to cut the lime. You see me cutting it in the middle. And once I cut it, I'm going to squeeze the juice from each lime. From the first half, I squeeze the juice of the lime into the avocado. See here like this. And I don't know if it actually holds the the color, but it adds a nice flavor to your avocado, to your guacamole. So yeah, that's a plus. So now I'm going to use the other half and squeeze that juice as well. Like I said, it adds a great taste, great flavor to your guacamole. So make sure you take this step. If you want to use a lemon, you can go ahead and use that. They're both good. So now here I'm going to add, well actually no, I'm going to add my garlic. I peeled the garlic and I put it into the garlic presser. Now you see me squeezing it, how the garlic is coming out on the other end. So instead of me using a spoon, I just used a knife You see how I'm using the knife, how I'm taking it to scrape off the actual things. Yeah, I'm doing it outside, so you might see a little fly flying around. Yeah, but yeah, you just take the garlic presser. Now, usually you just squeeze it one time, but sometimes I squeeze it twice just to make sure if it's any extra garlic that might come out. Cause yeah, I love garlic, y'all. Y'all gonna see garlic in a lot of my recipes. Cause I love garlic. So I squeezed it a second time. Just a little bit came out. So now I'm going to add a little bit of red pepper flakes. Like I said, I'm not so much of a spicy person, you know, like spicy food, but just a little kick. I love that. So I just add about 1 teaspoon. Everything's going to be in my description. But I just added like 1 teaspoon of red pepper flakes, as well as 1 teaspoon of onion powder. Of course, I don't actually use the instruments because I really don't use it unless it's like bacon or something when I'm cooking. But like I said, I'll put that in my description. And I add a little salt for taste because, you know, you don't want your food bland. So I just add a little bit of salt. So now I'm just stirring it around. Getting all that flavor from the lime, as well as those seasonings. So, yeah, I'm mixing it all around, y'all. Mixing all around. And one of the avocados, it was right, but the middle, it was just a little bit hard. If you can see the part that's more yellow, that's the part that wasn't as soft. So with that, it still was soft in order to, you know, break it down and mix it. But it was just a little bit more harder because it wasn't as ripe. But make sure your avocados are ripe because it will be hard, very hard to stir it if impossible. So make sure it is right. So now that I stirred it, I'm going to pretty much cut my tomato. Oh, I guess I'm adding more salt too. Yeah, there was time I added a little bit more salt because I wanted a little bit more salt for taste. So just about a, you know, teaspoon and a half more of salt, you know, just for taste. So now I'm just stirring it around, and yeah, it came out good. So now I'm about to use my tomato. I use less than half. I'm going to cut about less than half. I don't know the particular amount, but yeah, less than half. Now, once I cut less than half, you can, but try to eliminate like the middle part, you know, with the seeds and it's juicy at. Try to cut that off. As you see, I'm trying to get more of the edges because that will be more better to go inside of your guacamole. However, if you get like a little bit of the middle, it's okay, but try to eliminate that and just try to get more of the edges. And I pretty much just used that, just topped it off with the guacamole. You feel me? Not as much, but yeah. So that is the end result. You feel me? It looks so pretty. It looks so simple, but it's so pretty. You can pretty much eat this with tortilla chips, put this on a sandwich, on a sub, on a crunch wrap, you know, on a taco. But now I'm about to taste test. Like I said in another video, I don't too much taste test with people seeing me eat. But yeah, it was good. It was definitely good, y'all. So make sure you try this recipe. It is very good. It is very tasty. And it is one of my inspired dishes. Make sure you check me out. Make sure you like. Make sure you tell your friends. And subscribe. Y'all have a blessed